one is called Sonic the Hedgehog Improved Trailer. I mean, with all the Sonic news that's going on, this is fitting. This was uploaded by Surreal Entertainment. What's good, my friend? And this was sent to us by Meme Agent. So, Agent, you have fulfilled your duties. A promotion is in order, for I now dub thee no longer Meme Agent, but Meme Lord. Okay, now we can get on to the real scary videos. The next one is called Instagram Dating Horror Story. And this was uploaded by Wansi Entertainment. And this was sent to us by Tom Kopersky. I'm gonna call you Tom Cop. Tom Cop, the Time Cop. What? Now, Tom, as a reward, one of these delicious, nutritious wild berry Pop-Tarts. My favorite flavor. Why do y'all do this every time? Tom, come here. Hate the Instagram Horror Stories.
I was a big Tinder guy a few years ago. Everywhere I went,
bro, this guy is black.
I would update my location and then update, you know, my body count.
Body count.
Then I quit doing Tinder and stuck with Instagram.
Ooh.
I know they're completely different, and IG has a bunch of fake accounts.
So does
So I
Tinder.
saw this girl commenting on all of my friends' pictures. Then she commented on mine.
Uh-oh.
I also saw my friends replying, so I figured she was a real person because I looked on her page and she had way more followers than people she was following.
Just like me.
So
Go ahead, go to Instagram. Everybody take a second. The story ain't going nowhere. Go to Instagram at Coryxkenshin. We trying to get to 600K followers today. If we do, who knows? Maybe I might give like a giveaway on my story. By the way, why would you want to talk to a girl that all your friends were already replying to? You really trying to share with the bros like that?
DM'd her. I definitely thought she wasn't going to reply, but
He
she
DM'd
did
her.
within an hour.
Bro, you're desperate.
We talked for maybe 2 or 3 weeks and we made it official. She was pretty, had a degree, and a good job, as she said.
Dang.
I felt she was out of my league and too perfect.
Right.
Every day she posted new photos. And I told my friends about her and they seemed pretty jealous, except for my friend Ryan. He said I was stupid because I never spoke with her. And I only messaged her.
Yeah, I mean,
She invited me over because she said she can cook. Ryan told me to don't go. The rest of my friends said don't have any kids and they would laugh. So I went over there,
yo, this dude.
but not without Ryan calling me a clown first. The GPS says she lived
dude,
about
Ryan,
an hour away.
Know something.
When I first started to talk to her, she told me that she lived in a nice neighborhood. But when I got there were people everywhere and the neighborhood was not that nice.
Oh, turn around. We
When I
out.
stopped at the stop sign at the corner, people walked up to my windows and asked me what do I need.
Get back.
But I pulled off really fast and got to the house. It was a duplex, so I messaged her and she said to come up the stairs. It was about 9 at night and people were everywhere just standing around.
Oh, no.
I knocked on the door and I was definitely excited. The door opened to my surprise.
If you actually thought you were about to meet her without any phone calls, without any video chat, FaceTime, you actually thought you were about to... He actually thought you... He thought of...
It was a bald-headed white guy with a patchy beard, tattoos everywhere, including his head, with a tank top on.
That's a cholo.
I asked, was Lisa home? And he said, yeah, come in.
Yep. Is Lisa...
When I walked in,
Oh my god!
I was immediately hit with a musty smell mixed with cheese. He told me to sit down,
He's a
and he sat
stupid...
down across from me on the couch. He said she'll be out soon. He asked me did I want something to drink, and I said, yeah, sure. When I got up, I texted her, can she come out?
He got
please?
devil tattoos all
She
over him.
immediately said yes. The man came back in with 2 cups of juice.
No.
One for him and one
If
for
he
myself.
drinks this, I will punch
Then
my
I noticed
monitor.
that he put a phone down on the table next to him. So
I said I would do it. This man just drank the punch out the punch bowl at the suicide party. You earned this, pal. You earned this!
acted like I sneezed and got some on my arm. Then I asked for a tissue. He went to get some tissue and he left his phone like I thought he would. I texted her back, and to my horror, the phone rang. I looked on the caller ID and it was my name. I heard him coming back. He came back and
Are you serious?
we sat there for about a minute. And then the phone rang again because he never checked the message that I sent. He looked at the phone.
I looked at the phone.
I looked at the phone.
Yeah.
Then we looked at each other. I postured up, and he calmly said, I guess you caught me. Then out of nowhere, he lunged toward me,
catch these hands!
attempting to grab me.
Oh!
I was still on his face.
Oh
I ran out
my!
of there so fast, and I never looked back. Yeah, I called the cops. And when they got there, the man was still knocked out.
Slump!
After that, I never went on dates with people that I met online again.
Okay. I got some words, alright? He redeemed the freak out of himself right there. Bro, did you see the K.O.? K.O. They did the Scott Pilgrim freaking... I said catch these hands, but they never really... they never really throw a punch. Yo, Torio good.
Not gonna hit me. Dog, I will slide you.
This next one's called My Creepy Coworker Has a Crush on Me, and it was uploaded by Stephen D. Now this was sent to us by Quincy Dorm. So Quincy, it's just me and you right now. All the other samurai, I'm not talking to y'all. Just go ahead, plug your ears, do what you gotta do. Go take a walk. I don't really care. Because you didn't send me this. You didn't follow me on Twitter. You didn't hashtag Spooky Scary Sunday, and you didn't send me this. So don't get mad. Get glad, my guy. Anyway, Quincy, I just want to say thank you so much for sending me this. Creepy coworker has a crush on me, man. This is probably about to be lit, huh? You watched it? Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Back when Sarah was 17, she worked at a small local bakery. There were less than 15 employees spread across all the night and day shifts, so they only had a few people working during the day.
Okay.
One of these people was Dave, the delivery driver.
Oh, Dave.
From the first time they met, Dave immediately gave Sarah an off vibe. He was in his mid-50s and way too friendly to a teenage girl. But the boss told her that yes, he could be annoying, but no one worked harder than he did, so just ignore his antics.
Okay.
Sarah then recalled that when she signed the paperwork, they never asked her to submit a background check. And in hindsight, that should have been red flag number 2.
Dang.
Over the course of the year or so that she worked with Dave, Sarah tried very hard
Look
to
at
ignore him. He was rarely outright creepy, but he was always just a bit too friendly. He would stick around long after his shift was over to talk to her and another pastry chef. He always wanted to lick the bowl after she finished making Rice Krispie treats. He would always stand in front of the racks or equipments or ingredients just enough that sometimes her hand would brush him while reaching for something.
Get
Dave
back!
always stood just a little too close. Dave was constantly asking Sarah about her life. What she liked, what she did for fun, if she had a boyfriend. Almost daily, he would tell her how a nice girl like her should have a boyfriend. How maybe a boyfriend would be...
Unhand me, you troglodyte!
Sarah let this slide because sometimes older people can say things that were meant differently in their time. But then it was the concert invites. Every other week, he had tickets to one concert or another. Once he figured out Sarah's favorite genre of music, it was almost exclusively tickets.
Look how slick my dude was! Look how slick he was!
Or another. Once he figured out Sarah's favorite genre of music, it was...
This is how I used to walk by my crush in high school. Oh, she likes Lost, huh? Okay, I'll talk about that next time.
Was almost exclusively tickets to bands she desperately wanted to see.
Dang.
But she also knew that she should not go anywhere with him. Then her birthday came. He bought her a t-shirt and it was 2 sizes too small. He told her to try it on after work and text him a photo.
No.
And proceeded to give Sarah his phone number. He didn't ask for her number. She said no. He asked the other pastry chef for her number, but she had her back and refused as well. He also brought 2 tickets from another band that Sarah had been wanting to see. VIP section, 21 plus only. He said he could get her in. She just had to go with him and him alone. This continued for a while. Sarah brought it up to one of her bosses, but they laughed it off as, oh, classic Dave. When he wanted a hug on his birthday and hugged her without consent, there's Dave for you. Offering to get her booze or pot? Oh, Dave, you scamp. When he pulled up his shirt and showed his abdominal scar from a snowboarding accident? Well, that's just Dave. No respect for boundaries. But he was a good worker. Sarah even considered having one of her big, strong male friends come in under the guise of being her boyfriend just to placate Dave. She was repulsed by him, but he hadn't really done anything to classify himself as a predator. Besides asking for her number, he had never tried to straight up harass her, and besides the odd hug or two that she was too shy and afraid to refuse, he hadn't gotten super physical.
Speak up.
Then one day, Dave was gone. His name disappeared from the employee roster. Sarah's boss asked to see her in the office. She informed her that Dave was no longer employed at the business. Dave had been fired. He was fired because Dave was a convicted sex offender. There is one count kidnapping a minor from the mid-90s and another count that she doesn't want to think about. They had never background checked him, and when they contacted a friend in the police department, they found out that Dave had been lying on lots of paperwork, hiding the fact that he was a convicted felon and not notifying anyone when he moved. Once they brought this information to the police department's attention, they had a few more charges to add. They found out because apparently he had been stalking and harassing one of the clients he delivered to. After his termination, Dave showed up to work one day. He had a weapon with him, but Sarah never found out what he had. They told him to leave or the police would be called, and he ended up leaving in handcuffs. Sarah was extremely relieved that she wasn't there that day. It's been a while since she worked at the bakery, but sometimes she still thinks about how badly things could have gotten had she gone to even one of those concerts with him.
My God.
Now that we know,
bro, the sound effects in this story. You put those sound effects to anything, it gets scary. Guys, this morning I went downstairs. It was a long night. I woke up very hungry. There's only one breakfast food that could satisfy my empty stomach. It was cereal. I went to the pantry, grabbed a box. Grabbed a bowl with a spoon. Poured some Frosted Flakes into the bowl. They looked delicious. I went over to the fridge, grabbed the carton of milk. It was empty. Now this next one's called a creepy deep. Freaking stuttering. I'm sorry. This next one's called a creepy deep web story 2, and this was uploaded by Llama Arts. Hey Llama, how's it been? We missed you. This was sent to us by Brandon FRFX. So Brandon, I appreciate you. I hope you're having a fantastic day. And be smooth. Yeah.
What?
Deep web.
I was 26 years old, and I was unemployed. Feeling unfulfilled by the monotony of a job life, I decided I would try my hand at working from home. So my days and nights comprised me of surfing the internet for any jobs I could get. I was a big procrastinator, so more often than not I'd stray away and waste time doing other things.
Y'all remember when PewDiePie reacted to my video? Yeah!
One day, I came across talk about the deep web while on Reddit. I felt amused by the people talking about it as if it was something so scary, and decided I'd look into it. It was stupid of me to go on it in the first place, but I made it even sillier by deciding to check it out late at night.
Idiot.
It was about 2 a.m. and I came across a website where you could chat with someone anonymously. The person I got was a woman. She was in her early 20s and very pretty.
What?
She sat with her head in her hands, looking playful into the webcam while batting her eyes. I had no desire to turn my camera on and started our chat, thinking that while I didn't come across anything scary, I could befriend this pretty girl. It sounded like a better deal anyway.
Bro, how are you typing?
She told me to turn the camera on, but I ignored that request and tried to get her to talk.
Oh.
She finally did after some prodding, but I noticed how guarded she was. I also noticed how after every message I sent, her eyes would look off camera, either to her side or somewhere behind her computer.
She's being directed.
After a while, it started getting annoying, so I asked her if someone else was there with her.
I want to see you first.
She said. Up until now, I'd been chatting while she'd answered my questions verbally. I'm not that curious,
Don't be scared.
she said, laughing, this time looking behind the laptop again and making a face that seemed to indicate she was laughing at my expense, with someone else.
Yeah.
This is getting boring. It feels like I'm not just talking to you.
That's because you're not. You're talking to all of us.
Who else is there?
Turn your camera on.
Dude,
Is this a joke?
don't do it.
Turn it on.
No.
Okay, I'll be leaving now.
Yeah.
Turn on the camera.
Or
Her
what?
laughter was almost piercing by now. There was nothing humorous about the situation, yet she threw her head back with
Ah!
I'd had enough and moved the cursor over to turn the chat box off when I saw the cursor had jammed.
Oh,
The only thing that was working was the chat box. I still
Unplug.
had access to the keyboard.
Unplug.
Turn the camera on, sweetie.
No,
Her
baby.
gumdrop-filled voice was louder than before.
Oh, baby.
I moved my gaze up to see her smiling toothfully at the camera.
Bro.
Her face still beautiful, but the
Unplug
smile
your
completely
computer.
Fake. My computer's crashed. I can't see the screen. Sorry. I lied. I didn't want her to know I had no option but to chat. Her screen flashed before going blank. There was nothing there but a black screen. I felt relieved, thinking that at least I didn't need to talk to her while I tried to figure out what happened to the screen. Just then, a chat message popped up.
Open the damn camera, you...
Oh my
The
god.
aggressiveness in the message frightened me. Now, the fact that I couldn't see her face while she typed this made me feel nervous.
Dude.
I didn't dare reply back, but then the cursor moved.
Oh! Oh no!
Shell-shocked as the cursor twirled around
Bro,
the screen.
put your camera down!
Open the camera now.
I still didn't make a move. There was no way anything good would be waiting
Just
for
take
me
the
if I did what
webcam!
she asked. The screen began flickering, as if a virus was causing the computer
Oh
to
my.
writhe in agony.
Do you want me to find you?
My heart raced. Could it be possible she knew where I was? I started typing. Please stop bothering me.
Then turn on the fucking camera.
By this point, I thought she was some kind of sadist and got her kicks by scaring unassuming people in chat rooms. So I obliged and turned the webcam on.
You
I
are...
saw my frightened face staring into the screen. Judging by my face, my attempts at looking tough were painfully unsuccessful.
You look
I asked
constipated.
around for the girl looking straight into the camera, telling her I did what she wanted and to stop hacking into my computer. There were several seconds of silence. I kept my stare directed to the little box that showed her camera feed, but it was pitch black. I motioned into the camera in confusion, feeling as if she was messing with me now.
He dead.
Then I saw another message.
Look here.
After a few seconds of staring at those words, I looked back at her camera, but my computer instantly malfunctioned, and I received another message.
Look here. Don't look up.
The chat was filled with nonsensical gibberish.
Oh, you're dead,
She
dude.
typed with such ferocious speed, my screen whirled away with her constant messages. I couldn't understand what was going on, but I didn't look up. My patience ran thin, and I wrote back, "What is this supposed to mean?" Her response came. I read only the letters in bold and shuddered. I looked back into her webcam, and I fell back into my chair, my eyes widening. She was back there, only her face looked completely demented.
What the
She had a savage expression, devoid of emotion, but her eyes were almost popping out of their sockets, and she was huffing as if she had extreme amounts of pent-up rage. The way she looked directly into the camera made me feel she despised me with all of her being.
Look at her.
There was no amusement there anymore. Her camera went blank again. Then the chat popped up.
Dude,
My heart stopped again.
don't do it.
For a split second, there had been the same blackness, only for the lights to come back on.
Who the?
She wasn't alone anymore. There was a man next to her with a black mask on. He made no movements other than look into the camera like the girl. The girl's neck creaked to her side. It looked like it was causing her pain. And then the lights went out again.
Bro, she causing
The
her.
chat resumed. This time, I screamed in fright and fell off my chair. There was another man with them now. He was standing next to the girl with the original one on the other side. This man had the same mask on, but his hands were grasping the girl's shoulders. Even with the subpar quality of the webcam, I could see the force with which the man dug his hands into the girl. It looked like he could rip her in two. The girl, however, had a huge grin on her face. Her eyes were mad with glee, or so it looked. Her teeth were perfectly lined up as her mouth spread into that toothy grin, but I could see she was in pain. Even with the smallest sign of her smile fading, the man clenched his hands even tighter than before, which made her smile even wider. All three of them were shaking, as if it was extremely cold where they were. After a couple seconds, I realized they were shuddering, like trying to hold back laughter.
What are you laughing at?
I yelled into the screen. They didn't answer, and continued to tremor with concealed hilarity.
What is so damn funny?
I bellowed.
Bro, don't get
They
tough
stopped
now.
shaking. Within a couple seconds, the screen went black again. When it turned back on, the man no longer grasped the girl's shoulder. Neither was she smiling. All three pointed into the camera. Upon a closer look, I understood that they weren't pointing at me. They were pointing behind me. I didn't need to look back. I could see myself in the webcam. There was someone peeking from behind me. It was another man in a mask. And according to what I saw in my webcam, he was with me in my room, right behind me. I turned around quickly, but saw nothing where I had seen.
Guys, that literally gave me chills, guys. Look at my eyes. Oh my gosh, the way that they did that. Llama! I haven't been genuinely creeped out like this in a while. That's the thumbnail of the video. The way that they did that is... Oh.
Him in the webcam. I turned back towards the screen and, to my bewilderment, saw a third man in the girl's chat box.
What?
It was the same man I had just seen standing in my room.
Dude,
Now,
she's dead.
all three had their hands on the girl and were gripping tight. The girl wasn't laughing anymore. She had a look of utter devastation. A tear was dropping from her eye, but it wasn't just a tear. It was blood trickling down her eye socket.
What?
She then mouthed the words, "Help me," and the next second she screamed as if her lungs were being ripped off as the screen went black. I immediately got up and pulled the plug out of my computer and backed out of the room.
You're too late!
For a couple seconds, I swear I
You're
heard her
next.
screams even though the computer was unplugged. The room went quiet, but I was too devastated to stay there and ran out of my house despite it being 3 a.m. I caught a cab and went over to my friends, who had to talk me down for an hour before I could be calmed. I returned back to my house with my friend a day later. Everything was the same, and after thoroughly checking around the house, we concluded that there was no one there,
Dude, you're dead.
nor was there a sign of anyone ever having broken in. I've never gone back to the deep web. My friend suggested it might have been some prank by computer hackers, but the way that girl shrieked, the terror she had on her face, He convinced me she had been a victim herself. I had wondered if I had stayed on for longer, if I would have become a victim too. Could those men have found me? Was there really someone in the room with me? There was nothing I could do, because there was nothing concrete to report to the police. What I did do was throw the computer out and buy a new one. There was no way I could even open it back up after what happened.
Bro, they got your IP address. Bro, they don't even... That was insane! Now this next one, which isn't an animation, okay, it's live action. I know the transitions say first animation, second animation, third animation. Well, it's not. They're not all animations. What are you gonna do, fight me? Well, put your paws up, cause I don't have time! This section's called Rue, and it was uploaded by Alter. It's good, guys. I wasn't even recording. That's a nice save. Now this was sent to us by Wavy Guy. I can only call one God, so I'm gonna just say Wavy Guy. Wavy. You know what else is wavy? Ruffles. You know, the wavy ones? Man, those things get your mouth really dry though. And they kind of scratch. You know, Captain Crunch always gets a lot of flack for, oh yeah, you want the inside of your gum scratched when you eat them. Ruffles? Y'all right there with them though. All right, this is being sidetracked. Wavy, thank you. Alter. Here we go. It's about to have a twist at the end. Man, Alter videos, they always go crazy. Oh. This is like a film. Dang.
How much longer am I gonna be here?
Till I see. I'm sorry.
Well, since the time that I wasted with you two in the principal's office was supposed to be spent grading papers, maybe that's how much longer you owe me. That, or until you two want to tell me what this is all about.
Ask her. She's the one that rushed me while I was standing in front of the class, calling me a cunt.
Excuse me.
Oh.
Reading from a report which not only needs a spell check, but was directed squarely at Clubber Lang here.
Look, if she took what I wrote personally, that's her problem.
And mine is that you're using class time to threaten somebody with the wrath of some bargain bin local ghost. Made up of the hands of the missionary settlers it slaughtered while they were in prayer. Okay, look, I know that you students think us teachers are uptight and preachy and all thou shalt not. But it wasn't that long ago that we were right where you are. And some of us care enough to keep our ear to the ground. We hear what's being said, Mallory.
Checkmate.
Well, you can't control who you fall in love with.
Nani?
Isn't that right? And look, I get it. You don't take what I wrote seriously because you're new here. But the story's been around forever. That it all starts by seeing things from the corner of your eye. Things you're ashamed of and would do anything to forget.
What?
But you can't stop them. That's Rue. Haunting you. Festering you for slaughter.
What's on your lip?
When it finally comes, you can't scream. Nothing comes out your mouth. It's like in a nightmare. You can't scream. But yeah, you're right. A lot say it's just some stupid story people tell around the campfire. But you didn't get to hear my conclusion before I was punched in the face.
Oh, that's what happened.
Whether or not it's true, Rue is guilt. And that, I know for sure is real.
Are you done with your soliloquy? Now go stand in the corner. Get up, go! Get your trash grades out of my class. Alright. So she wrote a paper, and then the girl punched her. I'm not really following the story too well. Oh yeah. Get her out of here. It's a C-. You can recover.
Look, don't let her get to you. Okay, she's just messing with your head because she's angry. Because she likes you more than a friend should, and you're not willing to reciprocate that. All right, she's the one that should be feeling guilty. She's the one that this ghost would be after.
What?
I mean, nothing bad is going to happen just because you regret things.
Oh, they were friends.
But I need to know, what did you tell her?
I love you. I love you. Why'd you do this? Why?
Hey.
Dude, what is happening? Bro.
Hey. What's going on?
What? It's the room. Dang, he was just trying to be a good teacher. Body. Oh, whoa! Bro, I can't see. What? Oh. It's the rule, which still don't know what. Bro, run! Look at her, just standing there. She about to glitch. She about to move. Oh my gosh.
Why'd you do this?
You're gonna run when it's too late. Oh, it's his! Oh. animated Filipino horror short. I like Filipino people. I don't know why I needed to say that. That was... It is kahadlokan giga. That's not the N word, y'all. Chill. Estoria. Now, Sapphire herself, alright, creator of Snarl, amazing voice of something scary, asked me if I wanted to react to this herself. Guys, the honor I have been bestowed.
Hi, Oddings. It's your Ate Sapphire. I'm really
Ate. That's gotta be Filipino, right? Tagalog.
excited to share this short that we've been working on. It's what something scary could look like as a fully animated show. If you like it and want to see more like this, please share it with your friends. And consider supporting the show by joining our Patreon at patreon.com/snarled.
Y'all heard the lady? I don't even know why I'm this hyper. I literally just woke up. Uh-oh. Ooh. I love Snarled, guys. Ruby, thanks for watching. Tina. Mark, hey babe, just checking in. Feeling better from this morning?
Maayong gabi. It is currently midnight here in Cebu City, and here's your nightly reminder to be cautious of the creature. There have already been 3 deaths this week.
Oh my gosh.
So wear your garlic, say your prayers, and if you hear its high-pitched call, run. Now, it does not attack everyone. It seems to only be targeting young children and expectant mothers. So please keep your children and any pregnant women you know safe. I'm Annabelle Cruz with the Nightly News.
How you gonna do that without heater? Alright. We might need our RPG for this. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Getting out of Dodge. And got the cross. Oh, she's pregnant. Oh, they got double weakness. They got a child and she's pregnant. That thing looks for both of those. Who knows Tagalog? Help us! Oh, he doing a voodoo chant. Facts. Okay, maybe not facts. Hey, sorry for not responding earlier. Been busy keeping Tina safe. We're good. Staying at her Lola's tonight. Alright. Safe and sound. No trouble here, people. Oh, what the frick is that? What? Why are they jiggling? Sapphire, are you gonna admit there? I mean, literally, this much time passed after I got attached to that character. I literally just got attached to this character. And then some freaking... Why was they droopy like that? This next one's called A Scary Vacation Story 3, uploaded by our good friend, Llama Arts. How you doing, Llama? Now, this was sent to us by Dario24000. So, the rest of the samurai, just for the next, 10 seconds, move. Get out of the way. Ludacris said it best. Me and Dario right now. How you doing, my friend? My samurai brother from another mother. You sent in a story, and I appreciate you for it. Llama Arts. It's been a minute since we, Llama, we got that.
During my holiday, I spent about 3 weeks in Japan. I arrived pretty late, so I couldn't check into the hotel that I initially booked. So I booked the cheapest hotel that I could find nearby.
Okay.
Aesthetically, it was quite nice, but it did have easy access to the building, meaning anyone could come in and go to any room as they please. Plus, there was no security in sight.
Oh, that's
After
not good.
arriving in my room, I ordered some food and watched some TV.
That's
I
what you
was still
watching?
pretty jet-lagged from the flight, so I started to get ready for bed. As I was falling asleep, I felt the urge to double check the door just to see if it was locked. I didn't
There
think
you go.
anything was going to happen, but I'd rather be safe than sorry.
Thank you.
About 5 minutes after I checked the door, I heard footsteps outside. Initially, I thought it was someone leaving their room, but the footsteps started to pick up speed. The sounds started getting louder and louder, and I started to freak out a little.
Maybe they ain't
All
footsteps.
of a sudden, the sound stopped. I looked at the light shining through the bottom of my door, and there was a shadow of a person.
Oh.
At first, I thought it was room service, but it was too late for that. Or maybe it was some drunk idiot who was at the wrong room.
Bruh.
As soon as I switched my light on, the shadow disappeared. I was confused, but I reluctantly went back to bed. That's when I suddenly heard scratching coming from my door.
What?
So I immediately turned my light on and shouted.
Who's there?
After a moment of silence, I heard the footsteps slowly fade away. At this point, I was thinking it could...
He in Japan too. Probably don't know a lick of Japanese. I'm like, Dare desu ka? Dare! Jisu wa kirei na hoteru da yo.
I was thinking it could be some kids messing around, so I got up, opened the door, and peeked my head outside. I glanced in both directions down the dark and slim hallways. That's when my heart stopped.
Bro.
A man emerged from the darkness and ran erratically
close.
towards me.
Close.
His face was contorted as he screamed, and I could see he
Dude.
was holding a knife in his right
Close
hand.
the door!
As he got closer, I could see him more clearly. He had disgusting long, dirty hair. His clothes were ripped, and he had cuts and bruises all over. I quickly slammed my door and pressed against it, praying that the man would just go away. After what felt like hours, I finally gathered my courage and looked through the peephole. He was gone.
Oh my gosh.
I let out a sigh of relief and checked the peephole again. My heart started pumping faster than ever before. He was right in front of the door. He was wearing a maniacal smile on his face, and all of a sudden he raised his knife and yelled,
I'm gonna kill you!
I
What?
jumped back and kept my
He's
eyes
a
locked
regular
on the
white
bottom of
dude?
the door as I backed up to my bed. I grabbed my phone and started dialing the police. As I raised the phone to my ear, I saw that the shadow was gone. When the police arrived, I tried to explain what happened, and they checked the security cameras. They almost immediately recognized the man. He had been doing this to people for a while now, and the police had been trying to track him down for months. After a long night of no sleep, I finally arrived at the right hotel that I had booked initially in Tokyo.
Thank you.
That creepy guy was still on my mind, but I thought the chances of him being here were pretty slim, so I didn't bother locking my door that night.
What is wrong with
At
you?
12:05 a.m., I woke up to a big bang next to me. I turned around to see the same guy passed out on the floor, with a knife in hand. I was in shock.
Are you?
How did he find me? I quickly ran out of the room and locked him inside.
How you lock him
Cops
inside the
came
room?
and he was finally arrested. Let's just say I'm always going to be locking my doors from now on.
Bro, we thought you was smart in the beginning. You're like, yeah, there's no way he could know where I am. I'ma just leave the door unlocked. Even though it's literally zero work to lock the door. Next one's called Launder Man. This was uploaded by our good friends over at Crip TV. Sup, Crip? Now this was sent to us by Colby Hartley. So everybody just move. Part right down the middle. Skirt, skirt. Colby, you sent in a story. I want to know how you're doing. I want to thank you. Let's have a little heart to heart real quick. Yeah, nice little Sunday. I feel you. Yeah, just watching some Coryxkenshin. Slicing that leg button. You sliced her neck? What the freak did she do? Launder Man. Yo, Crib TV be having a... Their videos are just on point. My gosh! Was it that serious? Oh, it is that serious for her. Okay. My bad. This girl broke out a penny. You know she in dire straits if she carrying that around. Oh, nice. I'm gonna need that. Ooh. Ooh. I didn't yell. I didn't fart. I took that one like a champ. Hello? Oh my gosh, she's dead. I'm scared. I'm so scared right now. Ugh. Bro, just start punching the curtains. Bro, I'm telling. Don't hide, just jump, bro. Look up, look up. All right, now, bro, she did the opposite of what I said. Get out! Get out! Get out! All right, 1v1. Bro, at some point, you just gotta turn around. Just start fighting them. Bro, you should have been tried that. Bro, come on. Oh, that's what he wanted? Here, take it. Bro. Oh! Look at her fight! I guess you could say she got a deep cleaning. Now this next one's called Creepiest McDonald's Horror Story, uploaded by Mort. Link will be in the description. Be sure to check out their other stuff as well. The story was sent to us by Noah Shank. Noah, I come to you with all the respect in the world. Your last name is Shank, alright? I'm not trying to make you mad. Creepiest? Bro. Mort, that animation was crazy. The last one for this week is called Hamster, Place That You Don't Want to Go. Now I know that this is gonna be crazy. Alright, this was uploaded by Lee Hardcastle, evil genius that created curtains. Y'all remember that one, right? I'm gonna be real. I'm scared to even watch this. That man is crazy. This was sent to us by J2 Cold. Jay, you a goon for sending this. That's all I gotta say to you. The Hardcastle. So right off the bat, this kid got some hamster from somewhere without permission. He's way too young to be taking care of a hamster in there freaking. The freak is going on out there? Is that true? Will hamsters really do that? That kid there. FBI, open up! Pringle advert, and it was uploaded by Pilot Red Sun. Now this was sent to us by Sohail, or Sohail. All of those are wrong. But yo, I appreciate you. All the other samurai, move out the way. I'ma just call you So, look at my eyes. You a real one. This is a real one detector. Oh.
Are you hungry? Why not have some Pringles?
I don't think
it's exquisite cuisine.
I don't think I need any.
Come on in and purchase this chip. Come enjoy these crisps. What's that? You're going to get Doritos instead?
I
Really now? You think you have the audacity to buy another brand of chips?
no. I
You will
was
regret that purchase.
okay. Don't buy Doritos. Buy Pringles. Now this next one's called My Playmate Horror Story, and it was uploaded by Wansi Entertainment. Now this was sent to us by Queen Bee 101. So Queen, hey, this song's for you, alright? Hey. You the queen. Thank you. Oh, my invisible playmate?
When I was 8 years old, I didn't have any friends. My mom wouldn't allow me to play outside with the other kids in our neighborhood.
Dang!
I was always alone.
That's messed
The only
up.
playmates I had were my cousins and my brother, but it took 3 hours and 25 minutes to get to their houses.
Dang.
One day, my mom let me play outside with the kids in our neighborhood for the first time because she was going somewhere, maybe to work or to run errands. I got my dolls and other toys and was excited to play with the kids outside. When I got there, no one wanted to play with me. The attempt was useless, but then someone approached me. He had puppy eyes and was cute. We quickly became
What's wrong
playmates.
with his shirt?
Even though he was a boy, he would join me for tea parties with my dolls. He also invited me to play with him at his house. But I was confused because his house looked old and abandoned.
Yeah.
Like it hadn't been cleaned up for almost 12 years. We decided to go play in his garden. When we got there, I puked. I didn't know why at the time, but for some reason, I was disgusted. He didn't offer me water or anything. He just looked at me grinning and said, "Next time, you're going to sleep here too." 2 weeks after that upsetting
Actually, I didn't consent to sleeping here. You ruffian.
experience, I went looking for him. A paper airplane flew to me out of nowhere. I picked it up, and when I opened it, I was
dead.
shocked, scared, and sad. It was a newspaper clipping. The boy that I played with went missing 9 years ago. I ran to my bedroom, and I saw a shadow through my window. I looked at it closely, and it was the boy.
Look at his neck.
He was smiling. Today, I'm 19 years old, and I still remember that part of my childhood so clearly.
Oh my god.
Sometimes it be like that. You thought you had a friend, and they was dead the whole time. That never happened to y'all? This next one's called Juliana, Scary Story Time. It was uploaded by Snarled. How's it going, Ate? Now, this was sent to us by that one girl. I don't know who she is, but that one girl sent it to us. So, hey, if you that one girl, and if your name isn't that one girl specifically, I'm not speaking to you. You could have went on Twitter. You could have followed me at Coryxkenshin, hashtag Spooky Scary Sunday, and dropped the link to this video in there.
Hey, I'm Sapphire. Want to hear something scary?
Hey! Hey!
Juliana.
Alright, so Sapphire wanted me to let you guys know that this is a story submitted by one of her Patreon patrons. So if you are on her Patreon, you can submit her stories and then they might get on here.
Did you know there's a guaranteed way for me to read your scary story? Consider joining our Patreon, where I read and personally respond to a story.
Did I just tell y'all that?
There was a summer camp that was created many years ago called Sunny Summer Camp. It was originally an all-boys camp founded by a park ranger by the name of Sunny Summers. This story takes place the first year the camp became co-ed. So at orientation, the camp leader was explaining the Mr. Summers contest that was held at the end of every camp. The boy who looked the most like the founder would win a trophy and cash prize.
That ain't fair. I'm black.
A red-headed girl with long braided pigtails raised her hand. "What if we open the contest to everybody this year?" she asked. That's a great idea, Juliana, the camp leader exclaimed. And maybe the judging criteria could be less about appearance and more about whoever shares the most qualities with Sunny Summers. Everyone around her began clapping and cheering.
Yeah.
Except for a boy sitting a few rows behind her. His name was Dustin, and he wasn't happy with this change. He looked like the direct descendant of Sunny Summers and believed he was a guaranteed win.
Dang.
But now that they were changing the rules, he was worried he might not. Over the summer, his disdain for Juliana grew and grew. So, the night before the Mr. Summers contest, Dustin asked his friend Trevor to help him with a prank. He didn't give him many details, just that he wanted to teach Juliana a lesson for having a big mouth.
Dang.
Dustin had been observing Juliana all summer and knew that she was usually the last one in her cabin because she would stay up and help the camp counselors clean. What a suck-up, Dustin thought. So they hid in the nearby bushes until Juliana showed up. When she finally did, Dustin jumped in front of her and told her that one of the counselors was asking for her and motioned for her to follow them. When the three of them had walked a bit away from the cabins, Dustin pushed Juliana onto her back on the ground. The impact knocked her out. Dustin sat on her legs and told Trevor to hold her arms down in case she woke up.
What?
Trevor had no idea what Dustin was planning, but he silently obeyed. He watched in confusion as Dustin pulled out a needle and string from his pocket and began to sew Juliana's mouth shut. Once he was done, Dustin grabbed Juliana's legs and told Trevor to help him carry her to Sunny Rock, the highest point in camp. It overlooked the canyon and had a gorgeous view and a horrifying drop. They hid her body in a bush and hurried back to their cabins. That'll teach her to shut up, Dustin said. Trevor was speechless, still shaking from the horrific act he was an accomplice to. Dustin noticed. Dude, we're not gonna leave her out there forever. We'll go get her after the contest tomorrow. The next morning, Dustin and Trevor sat in the back row of the mess hall where the Mr. Summers contest, now renamed Sunny Summers contest, was being held. The camp leader called out the names of each contestant to the stage, but no one showed up when he called Juliana. There was only silence, aside from Dustin's stifled giggles. After the contest, everyone walked back to their cabins to pack their things. Dustin and Trevor noticed the camp leader running around in a panic, asking campers if they'd seen Juliana. Dustin turned to Trevor and said it was time to go get her. They walked back to Sunny Rock.
She gone.
But her body was nowhere to be found. Oh God, Trevor said, feeling sick to his stomach. You don't think that she... He pointed over the edge of the cliff. As the boys peered over the edge, they heard a voice behind them. Looking for me? It was Juliana. She was still alive. They turned around to see her standing there, but she was covered in dirt.
I guess Juliana didn't have herself a rough night.
She was covered in dirt and blood. Her clothes were torn with twigs and leaves scattered all over. Her eyes were filled with rage, and her mouth was still sewn shut. Her voice echoed inside of their heads. I can't let you hurt anyone else like this again.
What the freak happened to you?
Toward Dustin, which caused him to step back, lose his balance, and fall down the cliff.
Now you know he did.
And although he quietly stood there, Juliana could hear his racing thoughts bouncing around in his mind. Please, 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 please don't hurt me. It wasn't my idea. I didn't even really do anything. Juliana took a step towards him. Exactly. Many years have gone by since Juliana's death. A monument was erected on Sunny Rock in her honor. And every summer, the campers adorn it with flowers and the Sunny Summers sash. Legend has it that Juliana still watches over the camp, protecting those who speak up and punishing anyone who dares to silence them.
So what happened to Trevor? First of all, what happened to her? Did some freaking coyotes find her and just... This next one's called Behind Closed Doors, and it was uploaded by Button Studio. Now this was sent to us by Bumblebee Gaming's BBG. So we had a queen bee, now we got a bumblebee, who is coincidentally a facsimile. Anyway, thank you so much for sending me this video. Sound like some parents arguing. What the freak? Oh, heck nah. Mom!
What's all this racket?
Oh, is it?
A monster!
A monster.
Over there! In the closet!
Enough! If I hear another sound from you tonight, there'll be trouble.
But the monster!
There's no such thing as monsters.
Man, I hate dads like that. Oh my gosh, did he just shot? Yo, shout out Jonathan Button. I see you, John. This is actually kind of cool. Did he see himself?
Come on, Gregory.
Woo-wee!
Time for bed.
Oh, do I have to?
Yes, it's way past your bedtime.
But there's a monster in there.
That must be your father.
What's all this mess?
What mess? I've done exactly
Why do dads always gotta come in drunk?
what you told me to do. Everything is tidy, just the way you like it.
Tidy? You call that tidy? Perhaps I should make myself more clear.
Please.
Oh my
you're
gosh.
just drunk. You don't know what
Little
you're...
drunk, am I? Why are you not in bed?
Wait till I grow up.
Go to your room.
Wait till I grow up. You put your...
Now!
Alright, that scared me a little bit. He put his hands on her? Bro.
Gregory. Let me out, Gregory.
No! Do y'all not hear this? Why is he letting him out? No jump scare, please. I'm not... Help!
And more about this. This. And this. Get up. I said, get up.
Oh my... Oh!
No!
You. Come here. Just like your mother. Can't obey a single. Hey!
Rage.
Get back here!
Rage!
Don't walk away from me, boy.
Oh, he about to freaking sick that monster on him.
Gregory. You can't hide from me.
You done know?
There you are.
Oh, you done messed up. she's dead?
You're a monster.
But there's no such thing as monsters.
Oh, use your own words on you, playboy. All right, now where's the real? She wasn't even dead, but he's dead for real.
Gregory?
It's alright, Mother. It's over. He can never hurt us again.
How did he What? You what, mate? How did he transform? I don't understand. The last video of this week is called The Doll Maker, and it was uploaded by Alter. Now this was sent to us by PJ Khaled. Not DJ Khaled, PJ Khaled. PJ, my boy. You got PJs on while you watching this? Cause you will be PJ and PJs. And then you could get a sandwich. So you'll be PJ and PJs eating PB and J. Ah! Alter. How's it going, Alter? They emailed me. They actually wanted
I'll
me
need
to
a
watch
set
this.
of clothes he wore at least once. Do not wash them. I'll also need a lock of hair and a valuable possession of his.
Can it be a baseball mitt?
Mitt, toy, whatever, sugar.
He died.
As long as he cherished the thing.
Does this really work?
Nobody ever asked for their money back.
Cause they did. Oh, come on.
Take a look.
That's
Tell me
what you
what
want?
think.
Your
Tell
son?
me it's great.
You don't want that. You'd be a moron. Look at him.
I
think it's just a stupid doll.
See? Well, that was your first mistake.
An overpriced stupid doll.
Nah, that thing's alive, but...
Oh, yeah. Hold him. Don't be shy, sugar.
Hey, don't call me sugar. He just called me sugar. You gonna let that slide? Oh, look at his face.
It's my baby.
Don't ever trust a smile like that. What?
I missed you so much.
Yeah, she gonna be tweaking.
Go ahead, buddy. Hold the stupid overpriced doll's hand.
Oh, it's the doll. Oh my gosh. Boom!
Put that thing down, Jenna. Let's take a moment and think this through.
Already did. Here's the other half.
Oh my gosh.
Congratulations.
You just killed yourself.
He's yours. Now, on to the instruction manual.
Instruction
This
manual.
house is where the brat lived. Where he left his spiritual mark. The place is chock full with energy of his former self. Inside here, the doll is a vessel to channel that energy. But outside. Outside, it's just a doll.
Why do I feel like the instruction manual comes with a long list of warnings?
Just one.
What?
Do not spend longer than one turn of the hourglass with him. Ever. Once time is up, he must go back into the box for a whole day before you can take him out again.
Well, she gonna break that rule the first night.
Over time.
My product's like a drug, buddy. Fun to use, but dangerous to abuse. Ignore this rule, and you'll start losing it. Really losing it. You'll believe the lie. You'll believe that the doll is the real thing. You won't even have to touch it anymore after a while for the illusion to work. You'll forget about the accident, cancer, or whatever the hell happened to the brat. You'll even forget about hiring me. Your mind will bury what needs to be buried and fill in the blanks that need to be filled to keep the lie alive. Of course, if any of this happens, it's not my responsibility. Because you have been warned.
Guys, if I catch any of y'all doing some dumb stuff like this, I will personally put my size 10.
Here comes the plane.
Oh my, she has lost it.
How was that? Is it good?
She's lost it.
And open wide for mommy.
Bro, it's time for a new wife. You gotta get a whole new wife.
Ready? And here comes another one.
Morning. Are you up all night with him again? I was just remembering what I said to you after the funeral. I told you that life can be a cruel sometimes. That deep down, we all have the strength to get through whatever she throws at us. And even if we forget that strength, it's always there. And I said that I could be strong for the both of us until you found your strength again.
Bro, he looks like Max Payne.
Turns out that that's bullshit. Turns out that I'm weak. And I need you as much as you need me. Now we can either brave through this thing together or let it tear us apart.
Oh, she made her choice. She feeding a dog oatmeal.
Be, Jenna.
What funeral?
Yeah, see? Get out of
You
here.
need to put that thing back in the box.
I'm not putting my son in a box.
It's not your son!
Oh, uh-oh.
Stop it! You're hurting me!
So are you!
What are you doing?
Taking you outside so you can see what you really have in your hands. This is my fault for the...
What? What?
If she was losing it, I didn't know what to do. So I hid the doll, and she just couldn't take it. She slit her wrists.
Told you it wouldn't be my responsibility, buddy.
Oh! Hold up! Oh my gosh! I didn't even get it until just now. He got a doll from her! Oh my... Oh, okay, Alter. I see what y'all doing. He got a doll and he went too crazy. Oh. Okay, y'all on y'all M. Night Shyamalan. Okay, nah, I see.
I just want her back. I need her back.
Wake up.
I'll need a set of clothes she wore at least once. Do not wash them. I'll also need a lock of hair. And a valuable possession of hers.
Yo. That was crazy.
I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'll never do that again. Promise.
That's crazy, dude.
So it works for adults too? Nobody ever asked for their money back.
Bro, he making out with it. I'm done. Elf on the Shelf, and it was uploaded by friends over at Crib TV. How's it going, Crib? Now this was sent to us by Kyron Fields. Hopefully I said that right. All the rest of y'all samurai, go ahead, scoot your booty on over. Hey Kai, can I call you Kai? How's it going? I just want to say, Kai, look, you ain't have to go above and beyond of sending me this video for Spooky Scary Sunday, but you did anyway. And for that, here, your reward. This Nutri-Grain bar. Kai, open your hand up and take the Nutri-Grain bar.
Babe, come over. Pizza's almost here.
It doesn't matter. I'm just gonna throw him in his room anyways.
That doorknob.
Just get over here, please.
Ugh,
Thank
pancakes.
Thanks.
Bro, she is mad rude, and she...
All right, bedtime, Torp. Let's go.
What? It's like 8:15.
Sounds like bedtime to me. Come on.
I don't even have a bedtime. Plus, it's Christmas Eve.
Hey, come back here, you little sh**. Hey, babe.
This is like the cringiest thing I've ever seen in my life. How my man just gonna bust in the house like that? Why didn't she lock the door? Why didn't she tip the pizza man? Dude came in the house like, hey. Look how my man aggressively opened his door.
Come back here, you little sh**. Hey, babe.
Hey.
God, get down there.
What the?
Rat.
They called him
It's
a
Christmas. No one cares but me. Just wish you were real, and I could do whatever I want.
How they gonna call him a rat though? Ugh. Oh, okay. Kids, look away. That's what my parents used to say. They used to say LA, that means look away. Oh, you're dead. Oh! Oh my! What the freak is it? I don't have any words, but watch that elf on the shelf. Now this next video is called True Creepy Stalker Horror Story, and it was uploaded by Juan C Entertainment. Now this was sent to us by, get this, alright? Swedish Fish Love. Oh my god! Swedish Fish Love. I just want to say first of all, I love you. All the other samurai, that wasn't directed towards you. You could have followed the instructions and sent this in. Ooh, turn this
My
up.
name is Victor, and I'm...
How you gonna start with the FitnessGram pacer test voice? Alright, excuse me. I'm just being ignorant right now.
My name is Victor, and I'm 23 years old.
33? 23-year-old. I ain't even... Okay, let me... My bad, y'all. I'ma just Frosted Flakes.
My name is Victor, and I'm 23 years old.
Psych!
I have a story that happened to me when I was 17 years old. I work as a carpenter at a local building company, and this happened at the period when I was a trainee for the same company.
Okay.
We were renovating a very old apartment building from around the 1960s that was going to be school classrooms for a school that had bought the building.
All right.
As many carpenters, we were working on Friday, which basically means that we started earlier the rest of the week, so we could go home early on Fridays, which means it was a lot of very early mornings. So one day, I was on my way to work at about 4:30 in the morning and was walking the usual way to my bus. It was about 1 kilometer. It was through the block I was living on and then through a small path in the forest, about 200 meters.
Okay.
By this time in the morning, it was still pitch black because it was winter and I live in Sweden, so the path through the forest was like a black hole. So I grabbed my phone and put the flashlight on, an old iPhone 4S by the way, and began walking the small path.
We needed to know
About
that.
halfway on the path, I heard a crackling noise from my right and flashed my light in the direction and saw nothing.
Uh-oh.
I just figured it was an animal or something. At the end of the path, I heard their crackling noise again.
Jogging!
But this time, it was much closer.
Run.
I had always been a little paranoid in the dark, but was trying to get over it. But I began walking a little faster anyway.
There you go.
Keeping an eye behind me the whole time. When I arrived at the bus station, I sat down, waiting for the bus, and was saying to myself that I was a coward for being so paranoid about a small sound I heard. I could see the forest I walked through from the bus station because it was only about 50 meters from the station. And when I looked at the path, I saw a man standing behind a tree right under a street light, about 10 meters to the right of the path.
Oh no!
He was clearly watching me.
Oh no!
He was wearing black pants and an old light blue, almost pastel-colored jacket, like it was from the 80s. I felt a bit sick when I realized he was watching me, even though it was only for about 20 seconds.
What y'all gotta understand is, alright, they are human just like you. And at the end of the day, we got these, alright? At the end of the day, you better be stronger than me. You better be faster than me. You wanna stand behind the trees? Huh? Come out then! Come out then! I ain't, bro, I'm telling you, I get crazy when I'm under duress. I'll just start screaming, B40T! It'll throw him off. He'd be like, what the freak is going on?
Before I saw the bus arriving from around the corner. I immediately felt relief when I saw the bus.
I'm telling you.
So I stepped on the bus,
act crazy if
and it was
somebody
as
follow
usual completely empty. I sat at the back of the bus and looked back at the forest
Yeah, he's still looking.
to see if the man was still there, but he wasn't.
Oh, okay.
When the bus began to take off, I heard a thud right beside my window.
What?
I quickly looked at the side and saw an arm reaching up to my window waving at me. And the arm was wearing a light blue jacket. I didn't have time to see his face because he was wearing a hood, and the bus had already taken off.
He was like, sir,
On
your
the
wallet!
way down to downtown, I tried
well.
not to think about the man, but it was so hard because it was so weird, and something like that had never happened to me before. I eventually got off the bus at my bus stop and began walking to the building where I had my working clothes and my gear. It was really close to my bus stop, so it only took me maybe about 5 minutes to walk there. When I arrived at the door to the building, I grabbed my key and was about to put it in the keyhole when I saw in the corner of my eye, peeking out from the building's corner,
How did he make it here that quick?
And the light blue jacket standing, looking at me. I quickly unlocked the door, ran inside, locked it behind me. After that, it was 2 more doors. Both needed an access card,
Hey, he
so
ain't getting
nobody
in.
without the card could get inside.
Nope.
After the first door, it was a long hallway. To the left, only lit up by a few lights in the roof. In a ring in front of you, it was the second door that
My
led to
man's
my locker in the
paranoid now.
coffee room. I ran as fast as I could. I was shaking at this time. There was no way I could think of how he could have got down here so fast. I put on some coffee and changed to my working clothes. It was completely quiet in the room. It felt like hours before my coworkers showed up. When they finally showed up,
Say, hey, Jim. Hey, man. Good to see you, brother. Hey, bring it in. Come on. Give me a hug. Yeah, I had a rough morning.
I felt the best feeling in a long time. When it was time to get started with working, we began walking towards the elevator that led up to the top floor,
He like,
which
I
we
hope
were
I see
currently
that guy
working
now.
on. When we arrived at the top floor, I realized I forgot my helmet in the locker. So I took the elevator down, went through the 2 doors, and got my helmet.
Nice
I was
going.
making my way back up to the others. When I had opened the first door and was standing in the dark hallway, I froze. I heard someone whispering my name from the back of the hallway. I looked down the hallway and saw the same man, the same light blue jacket. He was standing there looking at me. Then he said something I will never forget. "You look so peaceful when you sleep, Victor," he said in a deep but shaking voice. I felt my whole world shatter when he said that. Then I ran for it. I opened the door and slammed it behind me. I ran to the elevator and smashed the button to the top floor. It felt like I was going 100 floors before I got to the top. I ran to the others and told them what happened. They just laughed at me and thought I was silly, saying that nobody can get in there without a card. I planned to call the police, but I didn't for some reason. Probably because I didn't want to look like a coward in front of the others. Eventually, I never saw that man again. I don't know if I was hallucinating or he was really there. I have no idea. But I never walked the same path to my bus again, and I always sleep with my curtains down, even to this day.
You should do that anyway. Man, anybody that sleep with the curtains up, the doors unlocked, or the lights on, I can't trust you. This next video is called Gremlins Recall, and it was uploaded by Ryan Patrick. This was sent to us by King's812. So your kingliness, I humbly thank you for this video that you have sent us today.
Now you might be thinking, why did they do this? Is anything sacred? Are my kids gonna remember they can't feed it after midnight? Can't get it wet? Can't take it out in the sunlight? Well, here, look, and worry no more. Because now you can feed it and it won't
Put that away!
Soak it and it won't multiply. Bake it in sunlight and it won't melt. Why? Because Wing has finally made the Mogwai your family pet. And with one simple medication and white glove delivery to your door, call today. Because when it comes to love, who can't love?
Bro, I want to do a video like this. Have you ever wanted to get someone killed? Call my number, like, you know. I mean, that's just an example. What the freak?
Oh, pay some attention now.
Jesus. Is that a cattle prod?
Well, they said they could take the devil out of a Mogwai, but someone's always got to put them in their place.
Like I always say, there's gonna be good dogs and bad dogs.
And ones you electrocute?
Shut it.
Bro, that's the Twilight girl.
I'm sorry, I don't know where she gets that attitude. Little accident with your sandwich. I'll make you another.
You know, maybe just fries to go.
Sure thing.
You know them dudes that sit there with their mouth
You
open
think that
like
teaches
this?
them anything?
Hardest lesson I learned is when to give an animal some discipline.
What's 5,000 volts, right?
You grew up on a farm around here, huh?
Alright, last time I'm gonna pause it. He the type of dude that just sit there. Yo, I'm gonna make myself start crying. He the type of dude that just sit there. He sit there like literally nothing is going on. Look how he was looking.
Look, I'm sorry, I don't know where she gets that attitude.
Listen, why is your mouth open? You not talking yet.
Little accident with your sandwich.
God.
I'll make you another.
You know, maybe just fries to go.
Sure thing.
Alright.
You think that teaches them anything?
Hardest lesson I learned is when to give an animal some discipline.
What's 5,000 volts, right?
You grew up on a farm around here, huh?
My parents had some land when they were alive. We took care of horses.
Not anymore.
Just hoping to get to the city one day.
You know, city's overrated. I've been driving 20 years. Trust me, peace and quiet of a town like this, that's the way to go.
And here you go.
Oh, thank you.
Is that one of them?
Hey, this is a food establishment.
Oh my god, it's adorable.
Does he have a name?
Get that animal out of here.
Her name's Trank. She's a runt, so I like to keep separated.
Now she gotta wash her hands.
Ma'am, I hate to impose, but do you think I could just put her around a lot just for tonight? It's kind of late. After midnight's tough making deliveries.
Well, I don't see why not, sugar. We practically live here ourselves. Pull it to the side, bathroom's in the back.
That thing is like he
Is there
beats
anything
me.
else I can get you?
Oh, hell, how about a black and white shake, huh?
Sure thing.
Ugh, close your mouth, man.
Can you send over that whipped cream?
I'm not keeping you here because I want to, believe me. Sweetie, sometimes, it's just about living with what gets thrown at you.
Hey. 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 Oh, look at him. He's asleep. She really about to mount a rescue mission? How did she get in there? Bro, who would want to play with that goblin bat?
What do you want?
If y'all don't know what a gremlin is, you're not supposed to feed him after midnight. That's exactly what that dude said. It's after midnight, and she just fed one. I thought Wing was advertising you can feed him whenever. Oh my gosh, bro, you would be awake by now. Get the shotty.
Hey! Are you kidding me?
Sorry! I didn't mean to take her. I was gonna put her back.
Fantastic.
What?
Wait, where did they go?
Did you touch him? Did you feed him anything?
I just gave him some of the shake.
What
Now
the?
you done it.
They don't normally do this?
Make cocoons. I ain't supposed to.
I'll say they're safe now.
Sometimes the meds don't work. Speeds up their molt or something. Cheeky little things can be defective. Gotta round them up before they know it. You're probably too young to remember what happened in Kingston Falls.
So you're just breeding them and shooting them?
Let's just say I'm not part of the white glove service. I'm more of a repo man, if you catch my drift. Gonna have to ask you to step inside this cab.
Hold on, what?
And I wouldn't come out of there unless I come back. Comprende?
Alright.
Okay, hon, what can I get you? Holy Christmas!
Oh!
Wait, is that?
Whatever happened to that lady, you just did that. Look at these. Alright, first of all, can we call the cops? Because Mr. Lone Ranger, if something happens to you, the cops still don't know about it. Oh, I'm blasting you. Oh! And y'all wonder how I'm a genius. I literally just said if something happens to him, the cops don't know about it. All I'm saying is, if I get cash for... You got so many people killed. Bella from Vampire Diaries, I mean... What, you trying to check me? Get back! Yeah! Now look at you. Doing the Harlem Shake. Oh, he got bit. Is he gonna turn into one? Oh my! That thing said 313.
Oh hell. I thought I told you to stay in the cave.
Bro, throw something at that. He about to bust a cap in him.
You won't have to look where you're going. Don't keep out of my way.
Listen, partner. Let's just you and I go our separate ways.
Oh! What the freak are we watching? He's still alive?
Are we heading to the city? Can you get me there?
Let's kill him.
This next one's called Homer Needs a Beer, and it was uploaded by Pamtree. It was sent to us by Angel Studio Official, so thanks, Angel. Keep being an angel and sending me stuff. Okay, there we go.
I need a beer to refill my energy tubes. Do.
What is that? Oh! What the heck? Yeah, this is one of them Simpsons lost episodes. Ugh!
And that's why I was at Moe's for 3 weeks straight.
Homie, this is without question the worst moment in our entire marriage.
Oh, okay.
And the last video of this week is called Arizona. It was uploaded by Cross Stitch Effect. Now this was sent to us from Charity Goddess, who said, much love from the Bahamas. Oh, shout out to the Bahamas. What do y'all be saying over there? Hey Siri, What is the Bahamas famous for?
I found something on the web about what is the Bahamas famous for. Check it out.
Don't tell me to check it out. Why did you look on the web? I just asked you what they're famous for so you can recite that back to me. Am I making myself clear?
I couldn't say.
What do you mean you couldn't say? I gave you a directive.
I don't know what you mean by I gave you a directive. How about a web search for it?
Oh, so are you mocking me?
That's something I don't know.
Well, you better find out. I'm sorry, guys. I'm gonna take this into the other room. I gotta deal with her. Sometimes she gets out of order. She thinks she's the boss. Listen, Siri, when I'm talking to you, you better freaking start listening to me, all right? Cause Siri, how did you get that shotgun? I was making a mistake. Cross stitch. Narrations. MCP.
For her birthday, I took my girl Katie to Arizona so that we could stay with some friends of her and spend a few weeks partying and getting crazy and stuff before heading back to school for the year. We drove up in my dad's car. It's a really...
This guy's narration voice, top tier.
Really old Ford make, and it's pretty beat up. The road there was bumpy and long. Our relationship seemed at its strongest on the road. We were really in love. That was the first time I realized that I had never truly been in love before. And we were about halfway there when we realized that we were going to run out of gas long before the nearest petrol pump. Katie's head was out the window, sunglasses on, and the blistering heat outside. Nothing but the wild desert landscape to be seen in all directions. But we became frantic. We hadn't seen another car on the road in almost an hour.
Dang.
What if we broke down out here in the middle of the desert with no food or water, with no one out to find us? I sped up slightly, driven by these fears. It was then that we came across a gas station, smack bang in the middle of nowhere, in dry, empty nowhere. It was an old, worn-down servo. Long yellow grass blew in the breeze beneath it. Outside were two rusted gas pumps.
That
At
don't
first,
work.
we didn't know if it was occupied. It seemed so lifeless. But as we pulled up and saw the petrol stains on the dirt, we were convinced otherwise. Katie started refilling the car, and I went inside to pay and grab something to eat on the road. When I first went to open the door, it jammed. This perturbed me, so I looked up at the sign to check and was reassured that the store was open, according to the torn sign that hung in between the dull yellow curtains
Nobody in
at the
there.
door window. I pushed harder and harder. With effort, got into the shop. Inside, it was totally abandoned and left to ruin. Complete aisles lay on the ground. The fridges were smashed and glass coated the floor. Despite the brightness outside, the interior of the gas station was dark and bitterly cold. Then came from behind me.
You heard that?
This quiet weeping, like a child's. I felt my heart race. It was coming from the back room. I stepped over the smashed glass and twisted metal remnants on the floor, over where the patches of grass had grown through. I ran my hand along the wall and felt the crisscross of ivy beneath my fingers. It was overgrown. There came the crying again, and
this is so good.
Now I was facing the back room door. It was directly in front of me. I pushed the door open, and it creaked with rust in its joints. Inside, there lay several wooden steps into the basement. The drip-drop of water alerted me to the fact that the basement was flooded. The water was up to my knees. Again, there came the crying. Hello? Is anyone there?
What are you doing down here?
And cold water eventually got to me. Hello?
You see her,
What's
bro?
wrong? I finally reached the corner. Still dark, I had to bend down to avoid the pipes which leaked down my back and trickled down my spine.
The detail.
Why are you down here?
Yes, time to leave. You never should have been down there, my guy. Oh my gosh. Did they get the gas?
For about half an hour, I could barely tell her what happened in the store. She listened and gave me a look of sheer horror when I finally gave in and told her everything. She pulled the car to the side of the road and began to cry herself. I saw something while you were gone.
Oh. Info jam?
Had nowhere to stay. We had not traveled nearly as much as we'd hoped that day. We just drove up into a clearing a little ways up. And after a while, I tried to reassure her that we were okay. I calmed her down, put my arms around her, and we started to kiss.
Yeah.
I moved to get closer to her when... When we got to Katie's friend's house, it was morning. Everywhere had the smell of rain on it. Her friends weren't home. As soon as we were inside, I realized while she had been silent, she was biting on her lip. She grabbed the newspaper and some masking tape off the table and began blocking out the windows. It's been 3 whole days now. I haven't seen Katie at all today. She spends her time in the closet crying. The phone rings often. A voice. My mother's, I believe, whispering under its breath. I can only catch snippets of what it says.
Come back. You're always welcome to come back.
I pray.
Freak tunes by our good friends over at Crypt TV. No thanks. What the heck? Crypt, y'all make animated stuff? Yo. Alright. Little dog. It's freaking messed up like everyone else here, but oh, that dog's like, ooh, let me get it. You don't even have a mouth, sir. You can't eat that. You don't even have a mouth. He's like, never mind. I'll find something else. and watch. Ew. Ew. You're gonna kill an animal? You're really gonna kill a dog? Yeah, FBI. That man there. FBI, open up! Oh! Oh!
Kitty,
Oh, that's a cat? I thought that was a dog.
you can come home with me.
No, thank you for that, but you literally decapitated a man. You gotta, what the frick is she watching?
Hey, Howard, I found a kitty. Can we keep him?
I used to carry corn to town in a bushel. There were many plump chickens. We would pluck their feathers and bathe in their blood.
What am I watching?
Thanks, Howard. This is my room.
Kiana, what have you sent us?
Here's some food. You were hungry.
You just had cat food on deck?
You could stay here forever and live here, and we could be friends.
Was that? Oh my gosh. What the freak? But hold up, what are those marks on her wall? Are those like other cats that she's gone through or something? Maybe I'm just thinking pessimistic. The next video is from Kmart, not Kmart. Chill out, y'all. It's good with you, Kmart. Thank you for sending in a video. You know, y'all 3 million of y'all stand aside. It's me and Kmart right now. What's good with you, my fellow? The story is, he didn't say it had a name. I'm just gonna call it number 10.
Sarah! A girl heard her mom yell her name from downstairs. So she got up and started to head down. Sarah! As she got to the stairs, her mom pulled her into her room and said,
"What?
I heard it too."
What? Oh, Hanks, no! Bro. My eyes are about to start watering. Imagine you're in your room and then you hear your mom call you. You see her at the end of the hallway, but then your mom pulls you into a room and is like, I heard it too. Yo, my eyes are watering. Run it back.
Sarah! A girl heard her mom yell her name from downstairs. So she got up and started to head down. Sarah! As she got to the stairs, her mom pulled her into her room and said, I heard it too.
What the freak?
Stay.
Oh, come on with the buffering.
And don't make a sound.
Push it in. There you go. Oh my. Oh my God. What is that? Why does that thing move like that? Be quiet. Dude, she just watched her mom get slaughtered in front of her. Don't leave yet! Yeah, she gone. She gone. Oh! She dead. Oh, she smacked it? I'ma be real with y'all, that's one of the more disturbing ones. Sarah! This next animation is from Dr. Gojira. Hey, how's it going? You having a good day? Hey, your tweet made it onto the episode.
Also, I love you.
And this is called Henry Eats. It's supposed to be very weird, very disturbing. Alright. I got a feeling this is nightmare fuel. Yep. I don't want to live on this planet anymore. And that's where I'm gonna stop you there, Chief. Yeah. Dr. Gojira, I don't know what depth of YouTube you had to dive in order to find this, but that, I'm gonna push it back down. Push it back! Alright, update. I found out the name of the second story. It was called I Heard It Too, because we got Vince Ryan here sending me a check out this 2-sentence horror story, and I'm pretty sure the I Heard It Too Sarah, that story is in here. However, there should be 9 other 2-sentence horror stories in this video. So Vince Ryan, I appreciate you, man. You having a good day? Yeah. What? Is she dead? Oh, okay, good. I mean, if she was, it wasn't your fault. You know what I'm saying? You just got there. Let's play. Let's read.
Number 1.
These are 2-sentence horror stories. That means they're gonna be quick, getting them off like hotcakes.
I was having a pleasant dream when what sounded like hammering woke me. After that, I could barely hear the muffled sound of dirt covering the coffin over my own scream.
Oh!
Number 2.
Buried alive.
I woke up to hear knocking on glass. At first, I thought it was the window, until I heard it come from the mirror again.
Oh my God!
Number 3. There was a picture in my phone of me sleeping. I live alone.
Bro, I'm about to start crying. I am about to start crying. Look at my hand. Imagine you wake up and you grab your phone. Let me check Twitter, check my Insta. You go to your freaking camera roll. There's a picture of you. Like, sleep. Somebody freaking standing over you. Bro, how did this picture get in my phone, dude? Oh, I'm about to start crying. Guys, I told you. When I get creeped out, I live alone, dude.
Number 4. My wife woke me up last night to tell me there was an intruder in our house. She was murdered by an intruder 2 years ago. Number 5.
Oh, you having nightmares, my guy.
I never go to sleep, but I keep waking up.
Oh!
Number 6.
What?
The last thing I saw was my alarm clock flashing 12:07 before she pushed her long, rotting nails through my chest, her other hand muffling my scream. I sat bolt upright, relieved it was only a dream. But as I saw my alarm clock read 12:06, I heard my closet door.
Oh! Oh, shoot, bro. Yo, these are fire. Yo, I'm running. I'm jumping out a window. Oh my gosh. He had a nightmare. The last thing he saw was 12:07. He then proceeded to get bodied by some witch from Left 4 Dead. He wakes up from the dream, sees the clock say 12:05, at which point, if I could commandeer his physical entity, would have proceeded. Ooh! I'm out of the window. I'm doing 4 somersaults and I'm landing on the front lawn. Naruto running to the police station. You wake up like, what do? You just saw your death. You know what's about to happen in 60 seconds.
Number 7.
That was the most fire word.
There's nothing like the laughter of a baby. Unless it's 1 a.m. and you're home alone. Number 8.
Hey, it's not.
I begin tucking him into bed, and he tells me, "Daddy, check for monsters under my bed." I look underneath for his amusement and see him, another him, under the bed, staring back at me, quivering and whispering, "Daddy, there's somebody on my bed."
Oh!
I always thought my cat had a staring problem. She always seemed fixated on my face. Until one day, when I realized that she was always looking just behind me.
Yeah, you're dead. Oh, this is number 10.
A girl heard her mom yell her name from downstairs.
Yeah, we
So she
saw
got
this. I see why this was number 10. Stairs, and it was uploaded by a channel named Being Scared. Now, this was sent to us by Bobby Tomface on Twitter, and they said, "Corey, you're gonna love this one." Love it, Made me drop my phone. Hey, I guess you must have been scared. I never been so scared that I dropped my phone. We good? Get up, stretch your leg. Ah! My phone flew out of my pocket. My phone is on the floor. Don't mind the toes. My phone. You know how hard you gotta get jump scared for your phone to fly out your pocket? It was like this. My headphones not even plugged in. Let's go. Stairs. I hate them.
In 1984, there lived an old widowed lady by herself in a 2-story house who was completely immobile and bound to her wheelchair. Ever since the mysterious death of her husband,
Why is this starting off so sinister?
she required the aid of a caregiver who would visit her daily to help her with everyday tasks.
Okay.
What made it even more difficult was the fact that the 2 floors of the house were only connected by an old staircase inside. When
Okay.
the old lady needed to move between the 2, the caregiver would have to carry her frail body like an infant up and down the stairs. One day, the police received a call from the widow. There had been a murder. Since police units were scarce at the time, and the murderer had already fled the scene, only one detective was sent out to conduct the initial crime
I ain't
scene
going by
report.
myself.
He arrived to see the caregiver's body splayed out on the floor, with her vocal cords ripped out in a pool of blood on the first level of the house, with the old lady atop the staircase in her wheelchair, watching him, still and silently, seemingly in shock. He could immediately rule her out as a suspect due to her inability to move up and down the stairs.
Right.
And because she was trapped up there the time the murder took place. The detective put on gloves, took photos, swabbed for evidence, and covered the body until the coroner arrived later.
Dang.
All routine business.
Rest in
He
peace.
scoped the house downstairs for any clues, then asked the old lady if he could look upstairs. She insisted that she was upstairs the whole time, and no one apart from her had been up there that day.
Well, let me
But
just
regardless of this, the detective ascended the staircase, to which she hesitantly moved aside. Beyond the
Hesitantly.
staircase,
She got a secret. Back in high school, it was this little song I used to listen to by the All-American Rejects. I'll keep you my dirty little secret. Don't tell anyone or you'll be just another regret. What do you think that song was? It was a cover-up. They were a band of murderers. Why would that old lady hesitantly move out of the way? She could walk, bruh.
case, to which she hesitantly moved aside. Beyond the staircase, there was a narrow corridor with 3 closed doors along it. He checked behind each of the doors. The empty bedroom, nothing. The bathroom, nothing. He became anxious as he slowly made his way to the final bedroom.
Why are you
where the
following
old
me?
lady slept. He opened it, and everything looked normal. A bed, a wardrobe, and a bedside table with a lamp. He checked every wall of the room in horror, as it was not what he discovered, but it was what he didn't discover that made him stop dead in his tracks and slowly reach for his gun in its holster. It was a detail so minor that they had completely overlooked it on the last investigation of the husband's death. There was no phone upstairs. He suddenly heard a noise as he withdrew his gun and rushed out of the room, only to find an empty wheelchair atop the stairs.
I told you! Bro, my eyes almost started watering. She didn't call the police from upstairs. Yo, she was acting like she couldn't walk that whole time. Did a whole Mortal Kombat fatality on her caretaker, taking out her vocal cords like she's freaking Liu Kang. Alright, that was a nice little twist. Good start. This next one is called True Dark Web Horror Story, and it was uploaded by HorrorShorts Party. What's up? How you doing? Now, this was sent to us by your baby Bree, and this is the 2nd week in a row someone named Bree sent in a story. To continue where I left off last week, I think Bree is a very pretty name. I don't meet a lot of Brees though. Like in real life, I just hit my mic. Y'all ever wonder what it sounds like if I just slap my mic? All right, I'm about to slap you. Okay, hold up. Oh. Sorry, I could be very tangential sometimes. Bree said, me and my boyfriend CJ watch you all the time. Shout out to Bree. Shout out to CJ. Let's get it popping. These intros, they just put you in a creepy... My gosh!
Story happened to me on a Thursday night when I was home alone in my apartment complex.
Bet.
I live with my roommate Josh, who was usually out with his girlfriend, so that gave me the luxury of having the place to myself.
Freaking Josh.
I was video chatting with 3 classmates of mine on Facebook Messenger. Their names were Eric, Craig, and Cindy. This was my first interaction with them as our professor selected us to be in a group project together.
Okay.
Throughout the night, we brainstormed ideas while getting more acquainted with one another. This is when the story gets a bit weird.
How?
Eric spontaneously asked the group chat, "Hey guys, want to see something cool?"
No.
What is it?
"Getting an A+ in this project would be cool." "Sure, man, what's up?"
That's
Eric
me.
sends the group chat a photo. I click the chat icon and see a disturbing image of a woman with her arms and legs missing.
Listen, Eric, what are you sending this to me for? This is gonna be... Oh my... Y'all know what this is, right? No! It's one of those chain email things. Send this to 5 people or you die. Then those 5 people gotta send it to 5 more people or they die. Now it's 25 people that's sending this. Thank you. And that sneeze does not take away this serious moment. Don't involve me in none of this foolery, Eric.
What the hell?
Ew.
why are you sending us this?
Right!
Dude, where the hell did you get that photo?
I'll tell you, but you guys really need to keep this a secret. Promise me you won't tell anyone.
What are you, a killer?
This isn't marketing related, but okay, I guess.
Sure, dude. Please don't tell me you were the sicko who took that pic.
I didn't. I actually got the photo from the dark web.
Dude, you go on the dark web?
What's the dark web?
Bad idea, don't.
Supposedly it's this hidden part of the internet where you can buy illegal stuff. I personally wasn't that educated about the dark web, but I did hear rumors about it growing up. I've always acknowledged the existence of these kinds of things growing up, but I was still unaware as to what potential atrocities lie within the online world.
Bad ones.
Eric then says,
Yeah, I just recently started getting into it. I found the photo from one of the forums I came across called Homemade Dolls. Here's the full-size picture.
He then sends us the exact same photo, except this time it had a description.
Homemade dolls? I want y'all to know that junk is real. I remember Welcome to the Game. I looked through the people? Oh! What the heck? Oh! That was the premise, where they kidnap girls and then they hollow them out and then, I don't know, wax them, or I don't know the process, guys. So that junk is real, man. I can't be convinced otherwise.
Box next to it with the title Doll Number 20. Why the hell, of all people, did I have to be in a group project with
Eric?
The details in the description stated inhumane acts that can be performed on the victims before being shipped to their buyers. I felt pretty disgusted reading the dialogue, but I was still somewhat skeptical about the whole thing. It was hard to deny its legitimacy, though. The authenticity of the image looked too real to be a hoax.
To be honest, this looks photoshopped.
I don't know. It looks pretty real to me.
Yeah, Eric,
Dude,
don't send us no more of this bullcrap.
Why do you even go on sites like that?
Right.
Well, I only go on it occasionally.
Midway through Eric's sentence, a random user joins the video chat.
Who is it?
Who's that?
I don't know.
I swear to God, we better not be getting hacked.
Eric, is this one of your stupid friends from the dark web? I'm gonna call the cops if it is.
That's when I decide to move my mouse cursor to exit the video chat.
It's stuck!
Why the hell isn't this working? Come on, work, damn it!
Turn your computer off!
My cursor was resisting to move no matter how many times I clicked or moved my mouse. That's when the random user's video turned on. It was a guy wearing a pig mask. The mask didn't look like some dollar store knockoff. It looked like the skinned face of an actual pig. He wore it like he was Leatherface from the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Hey, is anybody seeing what I'm seeing? Eric, dude, I really hope this isn't a stupid prank.
It's not, dude. I don't even know who that is.
Why is there a guy wearing a pig mask on my screen?
Guys, what's going on?
I don't know why, but something about that moment, I just knew. I was looking into the eyes of what true evil looks like. That's when my classmate's video chat completely froze. The only screen functioning was the pigman's. It seemed like our computers were being hijacked. I couldn't quite comprehend what was going on till I heard the pigman say, "Can you see me? Say yes if you can hear me."
Say it!
I reply with, "Yes, what do you want from me?" in an uncontrollable stutter.
You know that feeling you get when you're with someone for so long, every single day just drags and becomes a routine? Well, I just want something new and fresh, you know? Something vibrant that will make me feel alive again. I just need a new doll. What do you say? Does that sound like a brilliant plan to you?
I was completely appalled by what was
voice
transpiring.
acting is nuts.
That's when I hear a muffled female's voice in the background. The pigman then swivels the camera towards the direction of the muffled voice, only to reveal a woman with no arms and legs. She had duct tape on her mouth and a chain bound around her neck. The woman was flailing her severed arms wildly in a desperate attempt to escape. A couple seconds later, the pigman approaches her while holding an axe. The kind of axe lumberjacks use to chop down trees.
Kill me!
I began to hyperventilate as I knew the inevitable fate this woman was about to endure. He then raises the axe up in the air. I begin screaming from the top of my lungs.
Turn your computer
Leave her
off!
alone, or I'm calling the cops!
As I took my last glance at the woman, I realized that it was the same woman in the photo that Eric sent.
That's when the pigman smashes the axe against the woman's skull repeatedly. I practically leap up from my chair and begin to vomit.
Took a while for that bile to build up.
This sadistic display was unbearable. What the hell is going on? Someone tell me I'm dreaming. There's no way this is real.
I look back on the screen, only to see nothing. Like the whole thing was just a bad dream, or a figment of my imagination.
What the hell just happened? I know I'm not going crazy.
I immediately messaged my classmates in the group chat saying,
"Please tell me you guys saw all of that. Did any of you see the pigman? We need to report him."
"Yeah, I briefly saw him, but then my video chat ended."
Same here. That was weird as hell.
Must have been a hacker. Thank God my screen went back to normal. Did you see anything, Terrence?
I respond as nonchalantly as I can, saying,
"Yeah, basically what you guys saw. I think it's best that we just put this behind us and move on from here, you know?"
I didn't know if that was the right decision. I didn't want to further escalate the situation. Acknowledging the pigman's existence was one thing, but going into further detail about afterwards just felt unnecessary. This is the part where I wish the story ends.
What?
It's been a year since the incident. I ended up dropping out and taking the semester off due to the mental trauma.
Look at these cereals. Yo, HorrorShorts party. Let's just hook your boy up with a little Coryxkenshin Easter egg. And I already got the name for the cereal. Samurai Bootios. Oh, Bootios sounds like booty holes. I'ma press play.
I endured. I now work at a local retail store. I was coming home from work one day and I saw an envelope sitting in my mail slot. I open it and discover the most horrifying thing that sent shivers down my spine. It was a picture of my classmate, Cindy. Except she had no legs and no arms. The picture was titled Doll Number 21.
That script said 5 back-to-back screams. That story was twisted as freak. Like, if you cutting off both my arms and both my legs, kill me! I barely want to survive at that point. No more video games. I can't break dance. I mean, I can't even break dance now, but... This next one is called Devil's Door, and it was uploaded by Social House Films. Now, we reacted to them last week with the ASMR horror story, but then I find out they do these high quality, for 7,000 subscribers, they do these high quality horror films every month. So guys, quick favor, please. Can we get them to 10,000 subscribers? There's so much obscure talent on YouTube. These deserve to have eyes on them. But moving on, this was sent to us by Unitire, who said, I don't know if you've seen this one, Chief, but I haven't. I was too scared. So Unitire, are you gonna even watch this to know you got a shout out? Because now you're gonna have to watch it. Devil's Door. Jumping in the shower. Door's open if you get here before I'm done. Okay, Gavin. She's like, who are you? What? I'm not coming over tonight. Oh. What do you mean? No, obviously, we don't know their situation. But it sounded like Gavin was trying to get him a little quickie situation. I don't know what they got going on. What do you mean? We just talked on the phone. No, we didn't. You so funny, girl. Get over here. I'm really not. Who did I talk to then? It wasn't me. Dang, now she probably feel like, who else are you talking to? It was your voice on the phone. You asked if you could come over tonight. I haven't spoken to you since yesterday. Someone's here. I just heard the screen door open. Gavin, stop texting me and do something about it. What? Who? Stop messing. Thank you. Stop messing with me. I'm not. Gavin. Crap. They just knocked. Oh my gosh. The door's unlocked. All right, now Gavin making me pause. Now I'm frustrated, Gavin. Gavin! As someone who lives alone, first of all, if I hear something downstairs, pause immediately. I'm gonna give y'all my protocol. Pause immediately. See if I hear anything else to confirm. Sometime the house settles. Little noises, little creaks here and there. Let me hear the same noise again. I hear it again. It's time to address that situation. I'm not sitting. Stop playing, girl. Look at his mirror. Where are you? That mirror shot is kind of crazy. This is what Gavin should have did the first time. He should have just called her.
Has been forwarded to an automatic voice message.
Oh, it's not a good sign. Oh my gosh. It was Tink. Bro. He opened the door? I thought he said the door opened or something. You absolutely suck. You are the worst. What was that? What was that? Did y'all see that? Look. The frick is this? That's not normal iOS behavior. Did her camera open up? What you doing, girl? Clipping my toenails? Oh, I don't know what she was doing. Want to play a game? What are you, Jigsaw? How? Bloody Mary. Boring. Nothing happens. Oh, you want something real? How about Devil's Door? How about don't text me no more? Don't give me this voodoo. Similar to Bloody Mary, but this one actually invites a demon into your room. Draw a door on your mirror and knock twice. Sounds dumb. Don't do it, Laura. I'm trying to help you. I'll do it if you do it. I'm not, that doesn't help me to do it. I'm not gonna do it. I'll do it if you do it. That's not incentive for me to die. Laura, no. I don't know what your life is like, but you gotta look at yourself in the mirror and ask yourself, is this the move? She already did it. Oh, look at Gavin dead. don't. Nope. I ain't. What? Oh, you saw that? The freak is that? Oh, you're dead. Goodbye. Devil's Door. Yo, that was nice, man. That was like no dialogue too. That was all text. This next one is called An Interview with Bonnie, and it was uploaded by J Jims. Now this was sent to us by Sad Adi. Sad, don't be sad, all right? You want a Nutri-Grain bar, Sad? I mean, I could give it to you. Sad, you don't want it? Well, stay sad. Best experience with headphones. Say less, J Jims. Say less. J Jims presents an original series. I'm about to reach for my microphone. The Interviewed. Listen. Oh, they stopped that real quick. I knew what time it was. My gosh.
Kill those bastards, and I do it again too.
Spring trap? What the heck? Jump scare. Yo, I knew it was coming. Did a quick shimmy on him. Nope, keep it moving. That's Fredbear? Oh, that's Bonnie.
Oh, greetings, friend. Come in, come in. I'm not going anywhere. Not now. But it is good to see you. Fine, don't shake my hand. Probably best that you didn't anyway.
Wait, whoa, what?
Did you know I have a life force of around 5,000 PSI? To put that into comparison for you, your arm would have come clean off your body. It would have been a delicious meal for me, and very gruesome.
I'm wondering, can I... Yeah.
For everyone else. You would have likely died from shock shortly after that. So, you know, you're a clever man. But I'm guessing that's not what you're here to ask me, is it?
Probably not.
You want to know how I became like this? You know, screws coming out of my fingers, wires from my ears. If I were you, I'd have a lot of questions as well.
Some kids stuffed them in the suits.
And I don't have any questions. I know exactly what happened because I was there. So why don't you go into the next room and ask Afton, or as you call him, Springtrap. He's the reason I'm like this. He's the reason we're all like this.
Yes, sir.
I'm sure he's got all the answers. So why don't you take a little interrogation into the room across the corridor?
He's kind of getting a little snippy right there. Leave that man alone.
You're awful at this, by the way. A key part of the interrogation is to threaten the victim. And I'm not feeling very threatened. You think this is frightening for me? This is frightening. Yeah. Pretty good at what I do. I stick to mostly terrorizing people, but you know, occasionally I'll treat myself and kill a few of them afterwards. But you know, we've got to do what we've got to do. Anyway, enough about me. Now I've got some questions. Exactly how many of us did you end up bringing in? Wow. It's almost like they let you capture them, isn't it? How strange.
Oh!
Another question. Where was Springtrap when you found him? Ah, okay.
Oh man, it's been a while since I've had a nice conversation like this. I mean, just look at me. Look at my hand. It's funny what years of corrosion can do to one. Come on, have a closer look. I won't bite. What do you think I'm gonna do?
Now, if you excuse me, I think we're gonna have to bring this conference to an end. Oh, look at that.
What idiots. They brought them in and nobody said, there's been a lot of murders. Anybody else think we should handcuff these things or something? No, just put them in the rooms, you know, just set them in a chair, they'll be alright. As soon as he was like, it's almost like they wanted to get captured. I'm like, hey, we just walked into a trap. Hey! Hey! We just walked into a trap! The last one for this week is called Smiling Woman, and it was uploaded by ACM Official. Now, this was sent to us by Ash, who said, I've been a samurai since the end of 2016. Love from the Philippines. Filipino samurai stand up. Mahal kita. Y'all think I don't be on my Tagalog? Whoa! That's too early. We just started. Hello? Freak you staring at? Where are your shoes? Hi. Who is this? She looked.
Hello? Can I help you?
Ooh, that's a good shot right there. I gotta uppercut you. Ugh! A monster know not to get into this range. You come any closer than this, hey, now you might be the one about to die.
What do you want?
Yo, the camera work on this one, nuts. Some of these shots, man, like this one, where she did the little, didn't she do a little smile? Ooh, that's creepy, bro. Short but sweet. I liked it. Well, all right, you guys. Another successful Spooky Scary Sunday in the books. What is it called? 10 week? Yeah. This definitely was a 10 week. Actually, 10 week. I'm gonna give it a 9, actually. We had a couple good scares, but nothing too major. Next week, I'm gonna need y'all to pick it up.